Okay, next, the topic of this video is probability and odds. And historically, the probability was a science that developed to provide the support for gambling. So the alternative odds is an alternative way used to measure the likelihood of an outcome. All right, so the odds of an event E is the ratio of the number of ways that event may occur, or the number of successes, to the number of ways that event may not occur, or the number of failures. So the odds of event E is success to the failure. So let's take a look at one example. It says you're using a random number generator to choose a day in a year. We will describe event E as the chosen day falls on Tuesday or Thursday. So what are the odds in favor of E? Well, we have a total of 7 days in a week, right? 2 of them are going to be successes, Tuesday or Thursday. So the number of successes is 2. What's the number of failures? Well, the rest of the days, right, in the weekend, that's going to be 5. So the odds in favor of E would be 2 to 5. The odds against E would be 5 to 2. Okay, so usually the odds are represented as simplified ratio. So basically we reduce the ratio by a common factor. So for example, the odds in favor of getting an odd number when rolling a die is 3 to 3. We have 3 odd and 3 even numbers. We could simplify both sides by a factor of 3 to get 1 to 1. And the odds in favor of rolling a number less than 3, that's 1 or 2. There's 2 successes and 4 failures. So the odds are 2 to 4. And when we simplify by a factor of 2, we get 1 to 2. Now, how do we convert odds into probability? So here's a simple way. So basically, if X is our number of successes and Y is a number of failures, together we have X plus Y, number of trials, out of which X is a number of successes. So if we have odds of X to Y, then the probability of that same event is going to be X divided by X plus Y. So that's a simple formula that we can use. And for example, the odds in favor of event F are 3 to 1. What is the probability of event F occurring? So odds in favor means that the number of successes is 3. And what's the total number of outcomes? Well, that's 3 plus 1. So we have 3 out of 4, the probability of success of event F. Now, how do we convert probability to odds? Well, remember that probability is percentage in decimal form, percentage of successes, or the chance of success, basically. For example, if the probability of event F is 20%, so meaning event F has a 20% chance of happening, so what would be the odds against? That would be 80, right? The rest, 100 minus the probability of success. So the odds of probability in favor of event F would be 20 to 80. And when we reduce it by a factor of 20, we're going to get 1 to 4 chance of success. Another way to represent the probability is not as a percentage, but as a fraction, where in the numerator we have a number of successes and in the denominator, total number of trials. So if the probability of event F is 4 out of 7, what are the odds in favor? Well, we know that we had 4 successes out of 7. So what would be the failures? How many failures will we have? Well, 7 minus 4 will give us 3. So the odds in favor is 4 to 3.